So this is Zyrios' deck, which includes a Galakrond without any invoke cards, just for additional damage to kill slow opponents. But there is of course the fundamental question of why do you want to target slow opponents, because they are not very common in the meta. So obviously he has thought when he has built this deck that he is facing, in a very specific meta, he is facing a lot of slow opponents. And that's why he has built the deck like this. Also stuff like Captain Greenskin implies that. But for a regular player, it's just, I mean, this was a #1 legend list, so he knew who he's playing against, and the opponents he was playing against were obviously playing slow decks. Otherwise this doesn't make any sense. So for general lettering, this should not be a very good alternative. Don't start drawing pirates from my deck now. I think I do. Drawing cards is good for you typically. Let's do that. I've seen Dexter's Dimensional Repair Warrior. I have not, but it sounds like it's totally useless. Because Dimensional Repair is a totally useless card. Obviously, if you want to go for some fun memes and make some YouTube content, then sure. For that sort of purpose you can probably play it, but for any serious games like these ranks it's totally unplayable. No matter what it's going to have in it, because the archetype is totally unplayable. I cannot answer that one, sadly. Yeah, that was a pretty good 1-2 punch there, removing the weapon and developing the Face Stalker. You don't see that every day, but obviously you do see it on some days. Let's check out what the dragon is that I'm going to be able to generate here. None of these are particularly useful. We will try the Twin Tyrant, see what happens with that. I mean, super difficult position. That was total nuts from the Hunter. In a matchup that's already bad for me. So, what can you really say? But now the way he played this is intriguing. Because I could do Skipper. I still cannot kill the Face Stalker and the Dragonbane. In which case I suppose I will default to killing the Dragonbane. Do I don't even want to play the Skipper yet? I don't gain anything from playing the Skipper. I think there's just Evil Quartermaster and Shield Slam the Dragonbane. I hold back this Lackey this time in order to make some Skipper plays potentially. How to deal with mosquitoes? Well, that's a question. A Blood Bowl Brood, and he still hasn't hero powered a single time. It's also possible that he has all his secrets in hand. That can happen. So we open with the Skipper. And then we continue with the Sky Raider, right? If I play Sky Raider, Brute will cost 3 mana. I can only play 3 minions, so I cannot kill the Face Stalker and the Rottenness Drake. And sadly I cannot. If I play another Sky Raider, the Brute will still cost 3 mana. This one will die.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Drink of blood. Drink of blood. Time to feast.
I actually think I deny him from drawing secrets from his deck. I'm not sure if he even has any secrets in his deck, but I have another risky Skipper turn that I can do. So I think just denying the secrets is good enough here.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
French Caliber, most interesting. I have plenty of health remaining, so I don't have to go with my Skipper, because I would like to use Skipper for Battle Rage. if at all possible. So I can just grab a Wrench Caliber here. Do I kill off the Poisonous Dragon or this one? Makes little difference now, doesn't it? Maybe the Poisonous Dragon is still more scary. Maybe I kill that one first. Now there is the matter that when I play Skipper, this is going to be pulled. So this will be summoned. It's not going to be played. So I currently only have one Draconic Lackey to actually activate the Skipper damage. Killing the Poison also gives me more flexibility because that way I can then play Deathwing, I can play Twin Tyrant, I can play Greenskin. Just a lot more flexibility like that.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Ah, the final moment when he can still play Zephrys. And he wants to go for it. Oh, well. Now he will have more moments when he can play Zephrys. Getting double oozed in your first 8 turns is not something that you typically see coming. So, how much damage is there? There's more than enough damage to kill the Deathwing. If I play the Skipper, I can kill almost all of these by playing Skipper, Greenskin, Draconic Lackey. Skipper, Draconic Lackey, Greenskin in that order. I won't have tools to do Battle Rage turns later. That's a little awkward. If I just play the Twin Tyrant, kills 2 of the minions, leaves 3 of them up. Do I take too much damage? I think I can afford to play a Twin Tyrant here. Let's see what it kills. It hits the 2 weakest targets. Very well. Varanus is awkward, obviously. Followed by that Corrosive Breath. Some superb things going on for the Hunter player here. I'll have to play the Deathwing. I know the Deathwing will die, but if the Deathwing rolls high, it kills all the minions. I also think I need to play the Draconic Lackey now. Pick up another Deathwing. Okay. Now, if he finds Bran... I mean, it's 2 off right now. At least that's not a Bran. All the damage is always going face. There's no other way for the damage to go. He's able to find Bran, he can find lethal with that. Skipper doesn't do anything. What I can do is I can play Deathwing and Hero Power, but Bran is now lethal. I know that he has 1 dragon, then 2 recently drawn cards that could not be played last turn because he didn't have mana. If one of them is a Bran, then that just wins the game instantly. This pressure just keeps coming. I don't know, that's pretty awesome. Awesome levels of pressure from the Hunter player. And this Galakrond is fairly totally useless. Not enough mana to do Skipper into Battle Rage. Let's have to Battle Rage here. Needs to be a Skipper Armorsmith play. Then there's a bigger chance that the Felmore is not going to actually connect to my face. And I get a little bit of armor here, so I go to 18. And now if Felmore doesn't connect to my face... Ooh. Well, now Bran is lethal again. Bran was not lethal if Felmore didn't go face, because then there was 18, and obviously Bran was just 10, so that would have been 16. But now Bran would be lethal.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears!
Alright, so this board will have to be brawled. I can improve my odds to win the brawl by playing the Blood Boil Brute. The only card he has is that dragon that he generated. But I don't think there's a way for me to win this one. Do I try to play the Brute? Are there other options for me to win the game other than win the brawl? Probably not. So I'm going to play the Brute, kill the first form of that, and then we take that 1-in-3 brawl. I believe it is essential for me to win this brawl now. And I do win it. It might not be enough. Ah, an Onyxia. That's pretty good. So that's 16 damage on the board. And he still has Bran left, and he has the Dragon Queen left. Eventually, and he has the... No, the Zigzor hasn't been played, but Bran and Dragon Queen are still left, so those are coming eventually. I think I need to board lock him this turn. I need to hero power here. And I need to play Galakrond. So that I go to 21. And then this one is going to hit into the Onyxia to board lock the opponent. He drew a bomb, which means that even if I put another bomb into his deck next turn, the Highlander synergy cards will be active again. My goal was to deactivate the Highlander synergy cards next turn by playing Kronks for AoE and then Wrench Caliber for a bomb into the deck, but he managed to draw exactly the bomb, so the Highlander cards will be active again. Which can then give him lethal. It's only one off regardless, right? Yeah. This one didn't work out too well. So he must not draw any damage. But I think that's quite unrealistic. Well, it's just one of those games where the draw goes totally against you. He's not going to attack with the Zigzor to set up the lethal. Does Bladestorm help me? It does, actually. Because Kronks is going to hit over there. Kronks goes to 5 health. Everything else is at 4 health. Yes. So I'm playing the Armor Smith. And then I'm playing the green skin to buff up my weapon. Lots of 4 health minions on this board. Kronks will kill the 1/1. Then Bladestorm is going to kill all the 4 health minions and generate tons of armor for me. And I will put a second bomb into his deck, which in turn means that if he draws Bran or Dragon Queen, they will be disabled. Unless he tracks over a bomb into a Bran or Dragon Queen. Tracking can give him the Highlander synergy cards. Did it give him Bran? Nope, it did not. Now I don't know how many bombs are in the deck. But I will find out soon when I play the Blastmaster. So I'm going to hero power here. Hit face for 7. Put a bomb into his deck. And play the Blastmaster boom. How many boom bots? 2 bombs in the deck. He was able to track over 1 bomb. But there are 2 bombs in the deck, which means that Bran is disabled. Brand cannot give him lethal. Bit of freezing over there, but we actually end up taking that game. Another priest. Priests are so boring to play against. Feels bad, man. I'm gonna try with something like this. Let's see how it goes. Sadly, a priest is just the most boring class to play against. Win or lose, it always feels bad. And of course, priest is the warrior counter, so that also feels bad when you're playing warrior. But we'll see how this one's going to work out. It's another one of these cube priests. Everyone likes to play that nowadays. Just the flavor of the week. Well, it has 3 good matchups: warrior, druid, and demon hunter. Demon Hunter isn't even a good matchup, it's just an average, but it's better than regular Gala. And other than that, then this deck, it just loses to Hunters, Mages, Warlocks, Rogues terribly. But it's only based on the concept that you're only going to beat those 3 classes and nothing else. So then it has a chance. Can't really get enough damage out there to kill the Vile Fiend. When it's going to wake up, it can kill the evil Quartermaster. Then Shield Proc Shield Slam could be useful later on. I don't think I need to draw. Let's draw a little bit and see where this goes. It cards in hand. Mana Saber comes up. Mana Saber, one of the favorite targets to cube for the deck. Some hard times ahead for me, definitely. Let's see how it goes. Six mana next turn won't be enough to handle these minions. If there are any Psyche splits, it will be even more difficult. Bladestone would be a great card here if there's no Psyche split. But that's typically a split or a Grave Rune on the 3-5. And there's the Grave Rune. That is the typical answer. Need to go on with a little bit of this. Have to kill the Setek Veilweaver at least. Hitting will draw green skin.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Can't really get to a good battle rage here. I just can't get to a good battle rage here.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I think I want to kill that one. Or this one. He could Psyche split this one. I'll still kill that one. We'll see. That draws the green skin. Okay. He can Psyche split this one to make more of them. But he doesn't have a Psyche split. That is a piece of great news. Absolutely phenomenal news. So I want to kill the Mana Sabers now. So I'm playing the Horde Pillager to get the Ankar back. Then I hit into that one. 9 cards in hand. I'm killing that one. There, we get rid of the Death Rattle. Because the death rattle is a little bit scary. 9 cards in hand. I could draw 1 card with a battle rage here if I so choose. Is that sufficient? Yeah, that's fine. Let's use battle rage to draw 1. 9 cards in hand. Okay. His current stuff has 5 health. Psyche Split obviously gives them a little bit more health. But there might be a coin Deathwing play coming. What's possible? Priest has access to 9 mana now with the double mana sabers. It's more of a question on what sort of cards the priest has available. Because this priest deck runs out of resources a lot. So we're looking into whether that's going to be enough. So coin Deathwing now kills all of these. That's one option. There's no good skip at turn. I don't dare to develop the Galakrond for Kronk's next turn because there could be buffs in between. I think this is just coin Deathwing. Just to kill all of those minions. Now, he can obviously Psyche Split the Deathwing. He doesn't have enough mana to Psyche Split and Grave Rune. That would only be next turn because I took out the ramp. He could Psyche Split the Karsh though. That is unfortunate. There are no more pirates in my deck. Kronk's Blade Storm doesn't kill a Deathwing. I don't want him to be Grave Runing Deathwings, but I'm a little bit low on resources. I think I need to play the Galakrond. And then we'll see what happens next. He still has Grave Rune and 2 Psyche Splits left. I don't think he has any Psyche Splits in hand because he would have always Psyche Split the Karsh if he had any. The game just becomes more and more interesting. Eventually he will find Psyche Split for the Karsh. But how do I kill the 12/12 Deathwing inside? Not an easy task. What if he Grave Runes the Deathwing? Difficult position. I destroyed that and equipped the Wrench Caliber. Okay. Grave Runing the Karsh doesn't do much, because then it just summons 3/3 Karshes. That was an excellent minion to pick up. Because it denies some of the things that I would like to do. With its Death Rattle powers. Can I get to 12 armor? Skipper... Armor Smith... 3, 6... I might be able to get to enough armor here. I got to 12 armor. Then I will kill the Karsh. Then I will Shield Slam the Deathwing. And we hit the priest in the face. I don't think I want to make myself an 8-drop here. I think this is an acceptable state of affairs. We got rid of the big minion inside the Karsh. That was what I wanted. That was step 1. Everything else we can work from here. Priest is so low on resources at the moment. Now we start to put some bombs in the deck. Let's improve the weapon a little bit. Hero power makes little difference, but I do get to kill that minion, put more bombs into the deck. Do I turn this into a 6-drop? Remember, there are still 2 Psychic Splits and a Grave Rune left. Galakrond is not quite fully invoked yet, but it's getting there. Or do I save the Witchy Lackey? I can save the Witchy. I'm saving Witchy Lackey for like making brawl probabilities better. Something like that I have in mind. Priest's hand size is fairly limited. Renew chain. Well, he's at full already, so I don't suppose that's a huge problem. I haven't seen any Holy Novas yet. There's a chance that he can discover a Plague of Death. And that's just 8 to the dome, and a bomb into the deck. And that's another 5 to the dome. Anything else I want to happen? I have the option to play Gronks for 5 damage to the priest. That's an interesting option. Put the priest down to 12 health right now. And then there would be the Blastmaster coming. I think I can do that. Let's put the priest down to 12 health here. I don't want to turn these into anything else, because I don't want the priest to be able to steal any further good minions. Like priest gets some good taunt minions or something, I don't want that to happen. Priest goes to 17. So if I hit him, he goes to 12. And on average, the Blastmaster Boom and the bombs deal 12 damage. Also putting 4th bomb into the priest's deck. Do I believe in that? Maybe. Or do I want to put the priest down to 9 now? And risk the boom bots going somewhere other than the face? It's actually, on average, it's 15 damage, right? 6 boom bots. I think we're going to give it a try. On average, this is 15 damage. It was 14 damage. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.